Hi guys, it's Erin, and first I want to say I'm trying out a brand new microphone, so if this is weird or it sounds funny, please, please deal with my learning curves. Because yeah, I haven't been able to film these voiceovers in forever, so there you go. It's me trying out new stuff so that I can actually film voiceovers for these things. So, what I'm doing today is I just wanted to do a quick art journal and an art journal page, obviously. And I have this Dilutions journal that's full of just random pre-prepared pages that have like gesso on them. And this one had, what do you call it? It's crackle paint. So it's silver crackle paint, and I thought that I would use that because I like silver crackle paint. And what I wanted to do was cover it with these distress crayons and then kind of wipe away some of it so that you can see some of the crackle, but not all of it because I didn't want the whole thing to be silver. So you can see me just rubbing in the crayons because you kind of have to get to them pretty quickly. It helps if you already have gesso on, obviously, and then like I have a baby wipe off camera that I'm just kind of wiping it very carefully. You know, I don't know why my camera is going all crazy. It usually doesn't care when I do this, but you know, whatever. So here I have this Tim Holtz stencil, and you can see what I was talking about, just going with the baby wipe and wiping off some of that that distress crayon before it dries all the way. And since the crackle paint is a non-porous surface, it comes right off. But eventually this will dry. And this was a bad idea. I thought I could wipe the color off of on a plain page, but it didn't really want to do that. So that page is now a mess, but whatever. And I have this Dilutions stencil, or stamp. It's a stamp. You know that. I'm just stupid. Because I haven't done one of these in, like, I don't know, 2 months. So, the only thing I don't like about these is they don't have heads. And I guess that's like a style that she was going for, but I think it's weird. So I kind of had to give the guy a head. And then I thought that for the, to complete the look or whatever, I would just paint it in with, this is Dr. P.H. Martin's India ink. And it's like super, super dark and super black, and it's waterproof once it's dry. So in case I wanted to add more, I had no idea what I was doing, right? I just I turned on the camera and I said, okay, colors. And since I have the distress crayons right in front of me, that's what I went for. But I don't tend to plan these just because, I mean, what's the point, really? Because if you plan things, then you're sitting there like, oh, this didn't turn out the way I planned. But if you just randomly do something and you come up with something that you like, that's great. And if you come up with something that's crap, well, then you're sitting there like, well, I didn't even plan or think about it, so of course it's dumb. So either way, you're kind of happy about it. And I thought that once I finished coloring him in, that having him as just this blank silhouette, it was kind of weird to not have any other elements that are, black. So I traced a stencil that I have cut with my my silhouette, my cameo, and I couldn't get the Fude ball to actually work on this surface. I don't know. They don't usually have issues with wax, but this time it just really did not appreciate trying to write on the crayons and the crackle paint underneath. And I'm saying too much. I'm so sorry. I was watching this one gal, and she just, I couldn't keep watching, so I'm really sorry. But yeah, it's not good. I should be better at this, especially since I have this cool new, it even says professional on it. I have this cool professional microphone. I better actually do more of these and do these properly, right? So yeah. You can see me, I made sure that there's odd numbers in all of these clusters so that it, is pleasing to your eye and everything, because that's kind of how it goes. And the problem with not having a plan for this was you kind of think, well, oh, maybe it needs more, maybe it needs less, maybe it needs more. And I try to go towards the less versus the more, because usually when I make too much, it's just a mess. But I also didn't have an idea of what to say. So this is literally just pulled out of my bum, but in a world against you, be you even harder is what it says if you can't read it. Because, I mean, why not? It's kind of true. The world isn't always against you, but it is against some people sometimes. So, yeah. And this was nice and quick and easy. So thank you for watching. Goodbye.